Hello and welcome to worshiptutorials.com. My name is Brian. This is a tutorial for the song Jesus We Love You. It's from the Bethel We Will Not Be Shaken album. On the album it's played in the key of B. I'm going to do the same here, but I'm going to use a capo on the 4th fret and I'm going to use key of G chords. So this song can be a little high for some male vocalists, so if that's the case, it's real simple. Just take your capo and move it down to the 3rd or the 2nd fret, and it'll make it a little lower for you. Okay, so the chords we're going to play in this one are G, C, we've got a D, we've got an E minor, let's see, there's an A minor. Actually, I play it like this in the song, because it walks. Then there's a G over B. And then there is this chord that's a G over D, but I like to play it like this. So I take my middle finger and I put it on it would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret relative to the capo, the 5th fret of the A string, and my index finger on the 3rd fret relative to the capo of the B string, and I mute the low E, mute the D string, and you'll see how that sort of walks up. It's in the bridge, but that's what I play for that G over D. So those are the chords for the song. It's a slow song, kind of a ballad in its 6/8 time. So your strumming pattern is going to go like this. And it has kind of a swing. So it's down, up, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slow it way down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And it just kind of, it's a cyclical kind of pattern. So you can kind of embellish it in phrases as well. So in this one, like all these slow songs that are kind of slow and long, especially if you're in a stripped down band kind of a setting, you're going to want to use a lot of dynamics. So you lay off in sections and really press in with your strumming in other sections. Okay, so this song starts out on the verse, and the verse goes like this. The old things have C, passed away. Your love has G, stayed the same. Your constant grace, C, remains the cornerstone, G. Verses are just C to G. Things that we see, thought were dead, are breathing in G, life again. You cause your C, sun, to shine on darkest nights. And then the pre-chorus, we'll just do these both together. One thing about the pre-chorus is it kind of comes quick. So it's shine on darkest nights. For all that you've done. So for all that you've done is D. We will E minor. Pour out our love. This will C. B. Our anthem song D. And then you're in the chorus. I'll just play that straight through, verse and chorus. Again, it starts right on the verse. So one thing about this is make sure you've got your pitch, because actually the first thing in this song is a vocal. So it would be good to play like a C before you kind of start this song, so you know where to come in as far as your pitch, where you're going to sing. Okay, so starting on the verse, the old things have passed away, but your love has stayed the same. Your constant grace remains the cornerstone. Back to C, just C to G. The things that we thought were dead are breathing in life again. You cause your sun to shine on darkest nights. Here's the pre-chorus. For all that you've done, we will pour out our love. This will be our anthem song. Jesus, we love you. Okay, so the chorus is C to G as well. Pretty much the whole thing. We love you is C. Oh, how we G love you. One thing you can do is play a D over G there, but I would just do it within your G chord shape, right at the end of the phrase, love you. And it's an easy thing to do. Just take your index finger and put it down on the 2nd fret of the EAD G string, where you would put it if you were forming a D chord. So it's just right here. You are the one, C. Our hearts adore, G. Then D over G. The hopeless have found their hope. And then you're back into the verse. So let's play the pre-chorus into the chorus. For all that you've done, we will pour out our love. This will be our anthem song. Jesus, we love you. Oh, how we love you. Here's a G over D, or D over G. You are the one, oh, our hearts adore. D over G. The hopeless have found their hope. So you're then into the 2nd verse. You play it just like you do the 1st verse. 2nd pre-chorus goes just like the 1st pre-chorus. So at the end of the 2nd verse, you play the chorus twice. And at the end of the 2nd chorus, you go into a series of tags. So rather than go from the C to the G, you go from a C to an E minor. Our hearts adore, D, C. Our hearts adore, E minor. It's actually D over F sharp, which you just grab the low E string on the 2nd fret, to C. Our hearts adore. Our hearts adore, E minor, D. And on the last one, you sing it 4 times. You go to a G. Okay, so I'm going to play those tags for you and show you how it goes. So let's pretend we've come out of the 2nd verse, we've sung the chorus once, and we're back into the chorus again, and then we're singing to the end of that repeated chorus. You are the one. You are the one. Oh, here's our tag. Our hearts adore. Our hearts adore. Our hearts adore. That's 3. One more. Our hearts adore. Okay, now we are ready for the bridge. And the bridge repeats itself, but the chords do a different thing the 2nd time through. So the first time you come, you play C, our affection, our devotion, G, poured out on the feet of Jesus. I like to play kind of that G over D there, but you can play a D. C, our affection, our devotion, poured out on the feet of Jesus. And here's where the chord changes happen different. So when you repeat the bridge, you go to an A minor, our affection, and that's again where I like to play it like this. Our affection, our devotion, to G over B, poured out on the feet of Jesus, to C, our affection, our devotion, to this G over D, poured out on the feet of Jesus, we love you. And then you're back into the chorus. So the reason I like to play it like that is because this whole thing is meant to be a walk-up. So here's your bass note for our affection, that's the A minor, our devotion, here's the G over B, poured out on the feet of Jesus, here's the C, our affection, our devotion, here's the G over D, poured out on the feet of Jesus. So the bass walks like this, A, B, C, D. And you can play that on the acoustic if you play it like this, A minor, to G over B, to C, to G over D, the chorus. Okay, so I'm gonna play the last line of the tag, the E minor D to G, and then I'll do the bridge, show you how it goes. Our hearts adore. Here's the bridge, our affection. And our affection, our devotion, poured out on the feet of Jesus. Our affection, our devotion, poured out on the feet of, here's the walk up. Our affection, our devotion, poured out on the feet of Jesus. Our affection, our devotion, poured out on the feet of Jesus. We love you. Into the chorus. Oh, how we love you. And to end the song, all you do is play the chorus twice, and then you end it. You are the one our hearts adore. And that's where we end it when we sing the song in our church. But we always kind of leave ourselves open. If we want to go back into it, you can just easily go right back into the chorus and just play it real mellow. So if you're going to lead this song, I would just encourage you to read the room at the end of the song. And if people are really engaged in it, just keep singing. Just say, hey, let's keep singing this chorus out together. Jesus, we love you. And just keep on going with it. In my experience, we've done this song a few times. It's kind of a newer one for us in our church. We've introduced it recently. And people love this song and they really engage in it. So almost every time we just kind of keep singing for a while. Until we kind of feel, that it's a good place to stop, and then we'll have the next element of our service coming in. But that's Jesus, we love you. A couple notes about this song. It has some difficult melodies to sing. So the pre-chorus, all that you've done, we will pour out our love. This will be that pour out our love. That's a hard thing to sing. The last line of the verse, just verse 1, for example, you cause your sun to shine on darkest nights. That's a hard line to sing too, if you're not used to it. So when I first started playing this one, I really struggled with those two lines in particular, just because of the way the melody jumps up in the place that it jumps to, and in the phrasing where it jumps. It's not something that felt that natural to me, but it's like anything. If you just practice it over and over again, you kind of get it down. And now when I sing it, it just kind of feels natural, just because it's the way the song goes and it's the way I've practiced it. So if that's something you struggle with, what I would encourage you to do is just really practice it a lot. And think of it this way: if you hit it one time, you can hit it every time. It's just a matter of practice. A vocal coach told me that once. If you can sing a note once, you can sing it every single time. You have the ability to do it. It's just a matter of training your muscles, training your body how to do it. And so when you come to it every time, just put yourself in that place where you're going to hit it, and you will. And that's been some great advice from me. So that's a tip for singing and vocal coaching, that kind of thing. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Head to worshiptutorials.com, where you can find the playthrough video for this song and the tutorial video and strumming patterns and chord diagrams. If you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe to us here on YouTube. We're putting out stuff all the time. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.